Hello everyone. So GATE 2026 is officially started and the first paper for all the mechanical and XE students was GATE 2026 XE, and based on the analysis of XE, even the mechanical students will get the advantage. They will understand what type of questions they can expect in their paper. They will understand what was the change in GATE XE last year and this year, and based on that what type of changes they can expect this year for mechanical also.
Yes, exactly, guys. So those of you who are appearing for mechanical, you can get a fair idea because we are going to walk you through as what are the different types of question which has been asked, and we see that there is a remarkable difference in one type of question that we are seeing this time. So probably when we will walk you through the different questions which has been asked, you will understand that there is a slightly change in pattern. So, okay, sir, directly we will go to the type of question which has been asked.
So you all know that general aptitude and mathematics is compulsory, and for us mechanical engineering students, these are the three possible options out of which you choose any two, right? Now, last year, this was the mark distribution, and this year, this is the marks distribution, and you can see the changes this year. For example, in mathematics, last year there was only one MSQ of 2 marks, but this year there are 3 MSQ questions. Last year the MCQ questions were 5 and 2, this year 3 and 1. NAT questions are almost similar last year and this year for mathematics. So based on this we can say that there are more MSQ questions compared to last year in mathematics. Yeah. But that is not the only case, because if you see solid mechanics also, last year there were 3 MSQ questions. This year also almost similar MSQ questions. Last year there were 9 NAT questions. This year also similar. Last year there were 10 MCQ questions. This year also similar. So there are not much changes in solid mechanics. Sir, what about thermodynamics and fluid mechanics?
If we talk about the thermodynamics, so sir, kindly go to the previous slide. So you see the MSQ question which were there last year in fluid mechanics, there was no MSQ question, and thermodynamics there were only 2 questions. But if we see this year, there is a significant change. There are 3 questions which has been asked from the fluid mechanics part, and there are 2 questions which has been asked in XE. So you see that the total number of MSQs which are being asked this time have actually gone up. And also if we see the NAT questions, so if you see in the thermodynamics NAT question, there are total 17 which has been asked this time. And if we see the last year, there were only 13. So the weightage of NAT and MSQ question have actually gone up this time. If we talk about the fluid mechanics, there are total 7 questions, though last year also there were NAT were 8. So here it is almost the same, but the significant change that you see is in the portion that is thermodynamics.
So last year there were 6 MSQ questions, and this year there are 10 MSQ questions.
10 MSQ questions.
So it's almost 70-80% change this year in MSQ. So we can expect in mechanical also that there will be more MSQ questions. Last year there were only 2-3 MSQ questions in mechanical, but this year you can expect that there might be more MSQ problems here. Now let's come to the difficulty level. So I'll talk about solid mechanics, engineering mechanics and strength of materials. Both were pretty easy compared to last year. Last year there were a few difficult questions in strength of materials, a few difficult questions in engineering mechanics, but this year I have seen that there was only one question in strength of material which can be called as difficult. Otherwise, all the other questions were easy or moderate. Similarly, in engineering mechanics, almost all the questions are either easy or moderate. There are no difficult questions. There is no question where you have to spend a lot of time in solution. There were very easy questions. But I have seen one thing, sir, this year I have noticed one thing, that they have given a lot of data which is not used in the solution. That is just to confuse you guys. And this has been observed in 3 to 4 questions where there was unnecessary data which was only there to confuse you. So you can expect similar things in mechanical also. There might be a few data which you don't need, but you might get confused.
Right, sir. So guys, let's talk about the fluid mechanics and thermodynamics part. So if we talk about the fluid mechanics, the last year also, sir, difficulty level was slightly higher. And compared to last year, we feel that the this time the fluid mechanics was slightly easier as compared to the last one. But again, the difficulty level was moderate over here. So lot of students might have opted for fluid mechanics. But this year, if we talk about, sir, in thermodynamics, the question this year have been very conceptual, and lot of students are saying that they found these questions to be difficult. Here the questions were not exactly difficult, but questions were asked from some areas which have never been touched before. So if you see on the thermodynamics, and I feel that the questions were slightly typical, or they were more of conceptual type, like those who understand the concept, they would be able to solve this question. Otherwise, if we see the stereotype question, then roughly around 20 marks questions were more or less like stereotype. Remaining around 10 to 12 marks, they were slightly difficult. So overall, if we see, sir, the thermodynamics part this time is slightly difficult. Last year it was fluid mechanics, so this year I see it seems that thermo has become difficult, fluid is relatively easier, and solid mechanics part is slightly easier as well, sir.
This was the data last year. Almost 15,000 people registered and almost 11,000 students appeared. Out of that, 20% qualified. And this year also we are assuming that this number is not going to change drastically. There will be around 12-15,000 students who will appear for GATE XE, and almost 20% will be the qualified. And last year this was the data of marks versus score, and you can see that the students who are getting around 50
Roughly,
to 60 marks, this is the sweet spot for you. This is what you need to aim, because if you are thinking of getting into IIScs and IITs, and if you are thinking of getting a good branch, then you need at least 700 plus score, and for that in XE last year you needed about 60 marks, and this year also we are thinking
Probably
of same.
it will be same.
Yes.
Okay.
So all those who have appeared for GATE 2026 XE, if you are getting 50 plus or 60 plus marks, you are in a good position. But now you need to focus on GATE mechanical, because that is your primary paper. So forget what you have done in GATE XE, whether you have done good, whether you have done bad. Forget about it, take rest today, but from tomorrow you need to focus on your GATE mechanical preparations. And sir, we are bringing a few good sessions for them. We are planning a good sessions for you, so that you will get good score in GATE mechanical.
Yeah, so guys, don't forget to join these long marathon sessions that we are going to have starting from tomorrow. So tomorrow, the first session would be the thermal part, where basic thermodynamics.
Day after tomorrow, sir.
Tomorrow,
there is the
okay,
engineering
Tomorrow
services paper.
tomorrow is Sunday. Okay, sorry. From Monday we are starting the session. So at 10 o'clock in the night, we are going to have night marathon, where we will be having around 3 to 4 subjects every day, where you will be doing continuous revision also, and we will be taking up question. But guys, this is the time not to rest. This is the time to buckle up. Okay, all of you, last 6 days, these are the days where you have to work really hard. You have to revise well, and if you are able to materialize these 6 days, then probably you will get very good rank in GATE mechanical. So with best wishes from all of us, guys, do well, best of luck, and Ford Kyao, do good, and do share your results of mechanical with us. Thank you.
Thank you.